Hello. Good evening. It's time for Vampyr. I've been really looking forward to playing this on stream. Cause I don't know, seems like a cool game. So I got it started up. Let's see how loud it is. Oh, that's not too bad. I'll maybe turn it down like a smidge. But for once, I start up a game and it's not blasting my eardrums. And this music's pretty loud right now, I think. Anyway. Here it is. It says, warning, even if based on proven medical knowledge from 1918, Vampyr sometimes takes liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures. For theatrical purposes. In other words, do not try to cure any disease with any of the recipes shown in this video game. And no rats were harmed in the making of this game. I would prefer it if you got out of the way, sweetheart. My cat is trying to lay down in front of me, but she has a place to lay on my desk already. Out of the way, where I can still look at her and pet her, but she's not literally in the way. Alright. Oh, okay, it didn't actually save anything. So I had to choose a save slot. You were just laying down. Get over here. No? Okay. Then go. Alright. I think she's hungry. I had to choose a save slot to mess with the graphics options, so I thought it was gonna have it keep the save slot. Alright. We've got 3 different challenge modes. Play Vampyr with low challenge. This will cut an important part of the experience, but will allow you to enjoy the story and explore with little danger. Combat is very easy. There's no reward for finishing this mode without killing any citizens. Normal mode. I think I'm gonna go with that. Character progression is faster if you kill citizens. Combat difficulty is linked to the number of citizens you killed.
"12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason.
I recognize this voice actor.
When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death status pending.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
I don't think that's much of a curse, to be honest. Immortality? Sign me the fuck up. Oh no, dead guy. Oh. Blood. The redness and color of blood. Meow.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Hello? I want to talk to you. I talked to her.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary! Mary! No! No!
Oh no.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Oh no. Run away! Man, this really sucks.
This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
Oh, run. How about... No? No, I can't jump vertically. I can only dodge.
This can't be happening. No, please, stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done?
I'm sure this is what London really
What's
looked
all this
like
about?
in
Shit, where'd it go?
1918.
Tricky bastards. Now, I can defend myself. Kill that thing! Over there! Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are
Yeah.
you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
Just murdering people and saying, I'm sorry.
No, please, stop! Who are you?
Sorry. Sorry.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to kill you. I'm
I mean
sorry.
you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
Uh-oh. Sun's coming up.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Aggravated damage.
I need
Straight
to
out
find
of,
somewhere to hide.
Vampire the Masquerade.
Let me go!
Ah.
I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned.
Strong
I should be safe
vampire.
enough here.
If this was medieval times, you could just say they died of the plague.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Alright. Oh. Old lady. She gonna come alive. She gonna come alive and grab you. She gonna go, ah!
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
They undertake.
It's impossible.
Cold watches. Watch +1. Nice. I got watch +1.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as gold.
Who goes there?
Damn. If I was just walking alone in an alley and somebody just started monologuing about some, like, fucking prophecy,
No!
I'd be out of
I
there.
still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
That's also what I would say if I was dying. No, I still have so much left to do. I need to do more things. He has gun.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Oh, yeah.
No, it never got easy.
Level 2 gun. Alright. His neutral special is gun. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night, and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a big hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th of October, I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed. There are no more jobs nearby. 19th of October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. Found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far, and I fear leaving my wife for so long. 19th of October. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now, it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. Bedtime.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
That bed looks about as comfortable as a rock.
Rational thinking only.
Oh, right click. I was pressing left click. I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit more. Anyway, that's the game. Main character is dead. Hope you all enjoyed.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is. As mad as the moon. Obtains blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Autophagy. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. Ooh. Yeah. Autophagy. Claws. Blood spear. Shadow mist. Let's get claw. Yeah. Claw.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me. What
That's a stretch, but okay.
I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
All right.
Where is it? Look, close.
Well,
These people want me dead.
go out
I need to
the
leave
back
now.
door.
Here's the leech. Here!
Swoosh. You go
My
bamf
head's spinning.
like Nightcrawler.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
I cannot enter.
Clever fucking beasts.
Hello, dead man. Steak. Yeah. G. No. Okay. 2, 1.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
Use your stake and inflict stun damage. A stunned enemy can be bitten. Ooh. Oh, there you are. Hi. Press F to bite a stunned enemy. Biting an enemy also provides you with blood to use skills, and also refills your health gauge.
A strength I never knew I had.
Alright.
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
Hey, what's up? I'll bite you. Hey, yeah.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Oh. Maybe that's not a great metaphor. Just saying.
My strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Oh boy. Time to explore. Vampire. Ah. Join thee and help.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. I have this thirst for blood. It's
10
locked.
shillings.
It's locked.
Oh, there we go.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked.
Damn, I want to go into doors. Can I look at this poster? London Opinion, you. My opinion of London is that you.
This is despicable. What
Okay.
will London have to say to me?
Now that you eat rats?
I've so many questions unanswered.
Probably, that's kind of gross, dude, but you do you.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Whoosh. Vampire sense.
Fresh blood. The smell is so... Where has everyone gone?
Smells like old pennies. A new hideout. You just found a new hideout. Okay. At a workbench, you can craft medical treatments to heal sick citizens, serums to boost yourself, weapon upgrades to improve and customize your weapons. I want level 2 gun. They won't let me have level 2 gun. Alright, take apart the watch. Now let's go. V for vampire sense.
At last, a little life. Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
Hi, I'm covered
Good
in
evening,
blood.
sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Did anyone enter
Has
the bar?
anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle.
This
Ew,
isn't
you
awkward,
stuck your
sir.
dick in the bottle?
No one has come in here in the last few hours.
I don't know and
Gross.
I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Who is the
Who
sewer
is the
dog?
Sewer dog.
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Bottle. What about you?
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
A long night?
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Oh no.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been
How long
here?
has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
He looks like a
General, I
vampire.
guess. Well dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door.
I also have
Open his window,
questions.
so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve this.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area,
They do not pursue me.
but they're looking for vampires. and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Hello.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. Anyone.
Oh.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
The power of Christ compels you. He has the he has the power of God and anime on his side.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
Molesting.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Help me.
What
do
have you
you know?
uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor? That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A
Yes.
shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this.
I'm a
What are your
vampire.
intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
I'll make him answer all of my questions. Like, what's 2 plus 2? And how many fingers am I holding up?
I hope I live long enough to see them Red Bull boys get what's coming to them.
If
All right.
Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Are you stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Okay.
I'll leave you.
Evening, sir.
I have a few...
What's going on?
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
Murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible.
It's almost like there's a vampire.
The sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts.
Why would someone drain someone of blood unless they're a vampire?
Streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is that
place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Always open at
Are
night?
you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
The murders? Tell me about the murders again.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Alright. I just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. Tom and William Bishop used to be good friends. As a vampire, you need human blood to evolve. The blood quality bar indicates the XP you will earn if you feed on this citizen. Unlock hints. Increase the amount of XP. I don't know why getting, knowing more about a person increases the quality of their blood. It's a little weird. Yeah, so there's this, I guess there's this big old map. Like a web of people.
It's a good thing you can.
There's like a pillar of the community.
You again. What can I do for you?
As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I like that it's the game implies that this is only a thing that vampires can do. Find contradictions in people's...
I need to find him.
Whatever. I don't fucking know.
Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier.
All lawyers are vampires.
Please describe
That's the gist of what I'm trying to say.
Sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Alright, it's time to go. I guess I have to go out the front. Ooh.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue.
War munitions. Put together bombs. You will not suffer in wages. Wow.
What's been done to me? To this city?
Yeah. World War II, baby. Or World War I, baby. Great War. The Great War. It was a great war.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Examine wounds.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note.
Nope. Boat.
And empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Okay. Whoosh.
Over there!
Ouch. That man hurt me. Melee, ranged, blood, shadow. Medium resistance, high resistance. Interesting.
Look lively! It's on to us!
Okay. What is going on? I want to eat you. Not resistant to shadow powers. Equip and press right click to use your ranged weapons and inflict both standard damage and stun damage. Be aware that your ammo is limited. How do I... Oh. Okay, tab. And then... What? No? Okay. Ah. There we go. G. T. No? What's the button? Oh, C. C. I see.
See them fancy clothes? It's
Oh yeah. Watch out for them teeth. Filthy piece of shit. Uh-huh. Delicious. Alright. Bullet! I got bullet! Yeah! Rats and hideouts. I need rats. Not right now. Bullet. You know, I think this game might be better played with a controller. I'm gonna plug in my controller and hope it just works. Yeah, no, nope. What if... Go to controls. Well, that's not my controller. But, I'll save, and then I'll restart the game, and maybe that'll do it. And if not, I can force it to work. A-do-do-do, a-do-do-do. Come on, Steam. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Here we go. Focus. Focusing. 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 Okay. Eternal thirst. If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. Remember to murder people. I want to upgrade. It won't let me upgrade. I want to upgrade my gun to gun level 2. Oh yeah, I was gonna try to use my... It's still not working. Yeah. Okay. Then... Fucking Steam Big Picture. I don't know how to do this without Big Picture is the problem. But if I set it to forced on, and now I can play it. Right? Yeah. Don't nod. Don't do it. Don't nod. Okay. There we go. The only problem is that it's Xbox controls and I'm using a PS4 controller, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. Okay. Right. Okay. Guessing. Okay, that's dodge. X is probably interact, yeah. And then do that. Okay, that's my vampire senses. I can shoot a man. And then eat him! And then kill. Yeah? Okay. Am I done for? I don't think so. I think you're done for. Sweet. Loots. I love loot. There you go. Bye-bye. Shotgun shell. Shotgun. Shoot gun? Shit gun. Shotgun, more like shit gun. Hey, look. Used Lupara. Yeah. What is it? Let me see. It's a sawed-off shotgun. Mostly used as a short-range defensive weapon. Okay. Does 160 damage, but it's got a longer reload time. Oh no, it's got a shorter reload time. But it only has 2 bullets. You know what? That's fine with me. Let's see. Where am I going from here? This way. To North Dock.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Oh. Used scythe. Ooh. Ooh.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Quench my thirst. I must have
This
more.
creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Get off. Ow. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Cut it out. I can just continue to hit him in the face. Aha! Finally got a parry. Alright. Come on. Come on. Okay. I'm constantly either too early or too late on the parry. What's up, buddy?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you?
Oh,
What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Ah. Hey, buddy. Let's go.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
All right.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Analyze the blood. Blood analysis. 5 hours long video.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Well, London is
damn, this guy
from the middle of the
is
canal.
Not helpful.
If only that were the reality of
at
the
all.
situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stone, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain.
Only a skilled surgeon would be able to take a blood sample.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
Oh, clean clothes.
What do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Alright. Now I can stop looking like a dead guy.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced
That's a nice jacket.
in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
All right.
Now, it's my turn.
Uh-oh. Well,
Rotten or crusty, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
hi, sir.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Medical checkup. He's healthy.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. The mesmerized level must be equal or higher to the citizen's resistance. Press L1 to mesmerize.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Just take a bite.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fart me. Fuck you. I'll kill you.
Yeah, I could make it level 2 axe. Alright. Probably better to use that.
Kill you.
How you gonna do that when you're dead?
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Uh-huh. Well, time to go up. Okay.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions.
Questions.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man
Swansea?
is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Alright.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Oh, there we
Well,
go.
I'm no doctor, but
I'm
I'm
glad I
pretty
can
sure
actually
some
move the
companies use
camera in
surgical
cutscenes
instruments.
You
or
have a
in
keen eye.
conversations.
I learned to shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh, what? Why?
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
How's the situation around
around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I guess.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital?
I suppose.
Smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Oh boy.
Goodbye, Milton.
Bye-bye.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Yeah, there's so many sick people here. Just laying out in the hallway. Hello.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me.
Okay, goodbye. Second floor? No. Okay. Am I supposed to talk to somebody? here? That what's going on? Okay.
Scowl voices in the garden.
Oh.
I should
Hello.
investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Yeah. There. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Ah. Ah. No. Shit. I fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. You have fucked up now.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Okay. Well. Where am I supposed to go from here? How do I go upstairs? I tried to go to the second floor, but the door was locked. I couldn't even open the door. Won't let me.
Will prevail and survive this epidemic.
Okay. Let's try again. Maybe it's... Oh, here it is. Dr. Reed.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Yeah.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Can I give it some water? No. They're like, the flower's dying, it needs water. You can't give it any water, though. I'm not reading all of that. It's just vampire lore. Analyze. Ooh.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
So much time. Health, stamina, blood capacity, blood absorption. I definitely want some more health. Ooh. Let's do fast regeneration. Yeah. Maybe blood capacity? And big thirst. Big thirsty. I am big thirsty. Alright. Level 6, baby. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible. Ooh. Stealthy. No. I want to confirm. Now I'm level 6. Okay. Major district events. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases spreading among citizens. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. Oh no. Well.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Okay. Hello.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
Okay.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital.
Okay.
At the end of a narrow street. On my way then.
So the morgue... We're going into the morgue that was shut down for sanitary reasons to get sanitary equipment. Cool. Ah. I saw. T. Elwood's medical file. Thomas Elwood. Patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure several severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin. Examinations of the cicatrized tissues show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could it be a case of persisting nerve damage? The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as a punishment for not dying with his comrades. Okay. Bottle of cheap gin. Alright. Which way did I go to get to the... I think it was this way.
I wish I could be sick again.
No.
Boil with the fever.
No. This way? Yeah. Okay. Now that I have some more levels on me, I want to try taking care of these guys again. Alright. I gotta remember this is Dark Souls style combat. Kind of. Ah. Ouch. Get him. Alright. Watery, sturdy blood sample. Oh. Watery blood. Lead stick. Can I use that to beat people with? Milton and Pippa forever. Milton. Aye, Milton. Huh. Hey, look at that. I was heading out here anyway. Let's see. What she got? Any cool, fun loot for me? Any funny little boxes? Yeah? No? Hey! Quit it.
Is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Kind of,
The key will surely grant me access to the basement.
You know, it's just like we keep having these plagues. We keep having these pandemics. And we never learn. Hey. You know, we had the Spanish flu. And we didn't learn from that. We had the Black Plague. We never learned from that. I guess we learned from the Black Plague that rats can carry disease sometimes.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Not domesticated rats, of course. Those are nice little friends. But you know, it taught us about better pest control. And that's what we learned from that. And then we never learned from anything ever again. Because people hate science now. Everything was so simple when it was about humors. And now we have to worry about germs and diseases. And medicine. I'll just fucking eat some herbs I found in my backyard.
These skulls feed from corpses in the husk.
And I'll feel better.
They're not after blood.
Just gonna, you know, stick some plants up my ass, and that'll help. Hey, let me eat you. Alright. Thank you. Oh, hey. Cool. All good. Money! Money, money, money. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh darn. There's more bad men in here. More of them. All over the place. Like little cockroaches. The kind with wings that are all gross and stuff. Oh. Hello, John Doe. Ah. How are you using Shadow Clone Jutsu? How do I do that? Ow. Haha. I eat you. Ow. Alright, you know what? Fuck you. Ow. Quit it.
These skulls can be so ferocious.
Alright.
I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Just drink their blood, you know? Maybe it's not as good. Oh, I gotta poof up there. Gotta go poof. Ooh. Light blood serum. Nice, nice. Do I really need more glass vials? Not really. Alright. Is that it? Okay.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Can I go through these doors now? No. I guess I gotta leave. Time to go! Okay, I hope nobody attacks me on my way out of the morgue. That wouldn't be fun. I hate getting XP. Alright. Got it. I mean, obviously, the elevator's not gonna be working. Up the stairs. And out the door. Alrighty. Hey, look at that! First real quest complete! Wow! I'm gonna go give, Milton his Miltons. Okay. I'm lost. Prevent influenza, Spanish. Prevent influenza, derogatory. Cover each cough and sneeze with a handkerchief. Walk to work. Do not spit. Drink from your own cup. Avoid crowds. If taken ill, go to bed and send for a doctor. To make a mask. Take a piece of ordinary cheesecloth. Wow. That's a useless fucking mask. But that's what they thought back then. It's kind of surprising to realize that this game came out like 5-6 years ago, something like that. Before COVID. Because there's some references in here that feel like they're on the nose. But they're not.
Nice sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
Is Milton out here? Hey, where'd you go? Milton. Milton.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yeah, I found your wallet.
Some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and
a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway, to remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Alright.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
I'd like to see your goods. Humna. Oh, I need one of these. So I can get gun level 2. Nah. I don't need any of that.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Ah.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Well, too bad you work the night shift.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr.
Most
Spencer
of
has
them.
a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Tell me your secrets.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his
If only.
age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Alright.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Craft the treatment for fatigue. Okay. I'll go do that. Fatigue treatment. It's just coffee. That's all it is. Treatment for anemia. Treatment for sepsis. Oof. Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room.
I cannot enter.
Okay. I guess it's downstairs. Oh. Hello.
finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls? When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay. Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen.
I'm alright.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Give medicine.
You're not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Alright. He's recovering.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Okay, fine.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Doctor.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
Okay.
Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Personal questions. No?
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my
rich
family
lady.
and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Wow. She's a level 4 mesmerize.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Oh.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Ah. You want to pay me?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Alright. Well, now I have a hint about a different lady. Remember, eat somebody, eat a person.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Ah. Vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Okay.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of pustulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Okay.
Who are these enemies?
Sure.
Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me.
I'm going to turn into a bat.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Okay. No hint. I thought I had a hint about her, but
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your
apparently I can't talk to her about it.
Good evening,
All right.
sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
who is treating you?
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect.
I'm not angry, I'm laughing actually.
Like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Well, I missed a thing.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Alright. Get lost. Forever. Everybody healthy. Okay.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Alright. We got all the hints. So now it's time to bring him into the back room. And eat. Slurp, slurp.
So this is how it ends. Farewell, my life, you betrayed me, good.
Oh. Whoa. Treatment for headache. And opium. The district will soon suffer the consequence of your action. It told me to fucking... It was like, hey, feed on civilians. Hey, feed on civilians. Hey, feed on civilians. What, you actually fucking did it? You fucking monster. Jesus
Please,
Christ.
Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries,
He's gonna start making out with that skull.
Between life and death. You, my friend.
See, I can make it talk.
The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
Hello, I'm Mr. Skull.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble...
Impossibly delicate. So she's made of glass, is what you're saying. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Someone's poached my blanket. They didn't even have a hunting license. Small bottle. Small. Let's go talk to the lady. There's no other people I could talk to around here. Hi.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised.
Impossibly delicate.
Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well.
She's very formal.
In spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
She wants that D.
Answer my questions now.
You must have counsel.
She wants that vampire dick.
Urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Okay.
Please continue. Every detail is essential.
A quest that doesn't require combat.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
You are aware that I too know the thirst for the scarlet nectar.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was
new
the
blood
case,
transfusion
I'd settle
technique.
the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harry.
By
Jones.
drinking it.
Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed.
I love to transfuse water into my
I
body.
do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé.
tasty
I'll
transfusion.
answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Okay. Bye-bye. Let's go talk to Harriet Jones. Oh, what's this? Use of garlic as a protection of vampires. Let's be crystal clear on the subject. Garlic will never protect you against those creatures. No matter how fresh, how strong, and how smelly. Garlic is totally useless as a defense. I can never say enough how damaging that novel of Bram Stoker has been. Yes, of course, population of Slavic countries place garlic cloves in coffins. Yes, of course, inhabitants of Santorini Island hang garlic on their windows. There would be so much to write about this place, and sometime soon, I hope to go back to this island to further explore its occult tradition, but that is not to protect the living from the devil. It is to tell the dead that they are aware of their malevolence. It is a symbol, nothing more and nothing less. So please, by all means, yes, wear garlic, show garlic, hang garlic, and tell the shadows that you are not afraid. But if you are looking for supernatural protection, you will have to search much deeper into the forgotten secrets of the occult tradition. For here's the truth, my fellow brothers. Garlic does not repel the vampire, but all fresh plants will hurt them, as it is if their body could not stand the presence of botanical elements. I have seen an enraged vulp flee when whacked with a rose. Yes, a simple rose. I have witnessed a violent Ekon fall down and beg for mercy when struck by a wooden stake. I don't know why it is so effective, and I would give my left arm to find the answer to that mystery. But the truth remains nevertheless. Vampires are very sensitive to fresh herbs, plants, and woods. Ah. Fresh herbs. Harriet. Through this door. Here. No, can't go through it. There's a guy in the way.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new
What?
surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something.
Yes.
This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
What if I got you a blanket? That would be a funny side quest. Fetch me a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off, they are.
Yeah. Pop off down to the shops.
I assure you, madam, this is not an
They're very
investigation
hungry.
into a possible medical error.
Debauchery.
There's no more food in the
Mrs.
fridge.
Crane, Hawkins, Brannigan's, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. Scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, of proof. I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Okay. But I know about that. Oh, hey. Nice. Nice. Lesbians, nice.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Hello.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
It's just gonna be a few months. You know, there's gonna be a vaccine and everything will go back to normal. There won't be any variants or anything.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Well, how's the staff coping?
With the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why are you talking about him like I didn't just tell you I knew you were boning?
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
No.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Okay. That's
Goodbye,
it.
Nurse Hawkins.
I need my medication.
No. I won't give you your medication. Ever. You're never getting it.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
Underground
I have no time for such
dealings.
triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
In the sewers. Have you heard of the alligators that live in the sewers? The sewer alligators. Oh, he's worth lots of bloods.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more, unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is
Nurse
worried.
Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Alright, well...
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation?
There
And
you go.
please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I gotta go do this quest though. We'll talk later.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Okay.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Okay, you're useless.
Call me if you need assistance.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
What? I'm not moving the camera. Are you moving the mouse? Is that what's going on? Freya? My cat is on the desk, and I think she's moving the mouse. And that's why my view keeps moving around weird. Okay. Oh, she's probably by the docks then, if that's pointing down.
We've dodged death so many
Eavesdrop.
times.
Oh. So, how am I supposed to do that? Oh. Oh, there we go.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
I can't read. What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read. Is it saving? I think I might leave this for next time. 'Cause I'm hungry. So, yeah. Fun times, fun stream. Fun stuff, everybody. Fun stuff. I'm liking this game so far. I want to see where it goes. There's a lot of talking. A lot of talking to people, you know? Talking and eating them and then talking some more. That's fun. So yeah. You know, same schedule as always. So, see ya tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.